This is a video from YouTube. I'm looking at pelon cito, and it's on the 25th of March. It's Skywatcher Moon South to North tour, and he's got very good zooms. Nothing special so far. So I've actually zoomed in on that area down there. I'll actually go back to the start, I suppose. And the interesting part is the two lines that goes from that process there. I've zoomed in on those, and they look more like ridges rather than actual drag marks, which is quite interesting. Now, as he zooms in, everything seems normal so far, so I'll just take it forward. So I've zoomed in on that area, and also what looks like that's been dragged through right on that line to reach there, which seems unusual, but when you zoom in, there are actually large ridges there. I'll zoom in on that sphere there in that round structure. I'll just pause it as I talk about these things. Now, he's got pretty good close-up of that object there, which I have no clue what that is. There's a peak in the center of it. I haven't even tried to measure it by scale. I can't really comment on what it is. It's just, there it is. But I've zoomed in on those structures there, which actually are more like ridges. Now here's where it gets interesting. For the first time, I thought I saw what looks like a cloud. And I think the astronauts during the Apollo 8 mission, when they were on the far side of the moon, commented they saw mist clouds. So I haven't seen anyone catch that on the internet. And on this video, I think I've caught that. So I've zoomed in on those areas there. Especially that one looks like a dome right in there. Now this is where I thought I saw that. So I've taken 5 or 6 still shots. And I think it has moved. I've caught it moving. So you see that there. It's like a big cloud that is coming out of that huge crater. Now, that is so deep that you can't even see the bottom of it, and yet all the craters there you can. And I'll actually show you that crater on one other picture that he's filmed as well. It's huge. I think that's about 200 kilometers wide. Now there it is. It just looks like a cloud cover coming from that. And I've tried to actually focus on that area there. It looks like a tail from the cloud right there. And the only way to prove it is take still shots of that area, slightly increasing as it moves to the left. So we'll just watch that now. I just sensed there was something actually moving there. And it looked like a cloud cover. See how that looks like a cloud cover there? So I've actually zoomed in and taken photos of that area. Should be enlarging now. That's moving to the left. Now I've zoomed in on that crater there, but this is very interesting because it just seems to be above that big hole or crater. See how it goes and covers that edge? So it's like a big grey cloud or mist. And to me, when I look at that, that appears to be moving slightly to the left. See how that just moved there? That area's gotten larger and that tail is now dissipated. We'll just go back a fraction. See how that area there, well, that moves a fraction over to there. Just watch it. Keep your eyes focused on it. And that's what caught me the first time. I was certain I saw that shift slightly as he was filming it. Just keep focusing on it and don't take your eye off it. And now it seems to have dissipated and gone more to the left. See how that whole area is widened up now? Well, that's the area that I took non-stop photos of, and that has now widened up. And it just looks like a big fluffy cloud of mist or whatever, which I'll actually Google if Apollo 8 astronauts did mention that, but I think I've seen that before. See how that hole now seems to get larger and that cloud seems to move to the left. There we go. So I've actually taken still shots and just focused in on that area to prove that. To me, just caught my eye straight away. There's actually one big fluffy cloud cover there. I've tried to focus on those areas, and especially that one down there. That looks strange as well. But this is where a money shot is on that cloud cover. And to me, that has now widened up really, really a lot. See how that's widened up a lot now? And that tail is nearly dissipated and it's going slightly over to the left. Now he zooms in on those areas there. It looks like a dome, but I haven't ever been able to really get in and see what's in these structures. Especially that one there looks interesting. That one there, to me, that's as far as I can actually. But this shows a live sort of time frame of that cloud cover that seems to move over. I'm 100% sure it has moved over because the images that I'll now show you show that hole enlarge as the cloud moves over to the left. I'll just take that forward a bit more. It doesn't seem to focus on anything else special in this area, but some of these craters are huge. Especially that one, it's a perfect round one. It's very unusual. He's sort of got the greenish glare now. I'll just go forward. It just from here on, I don't think there's anything special. So if you spell a pelon, P-E-L-O-N, cito, C-I-T-O. I've tried to zoom in on there. I can't get anything that clear. Okay, I'll now zoom in on those photos. I want to jump on the cloud cover photo straight away. These two seem to show what's happening. First that one, and compare it to that one there. So have a look at that one. How it seems to have a smaller, darker area. Let's go now quickly. So that's the one there. That's where I first saw that big cloud cover and what looks like a tail to the cloud. And then when you go to this one here, you can see how that's opened up and shifted to the left. That was my evidence of just seeing that open up more. So this, I think I can do it quicker this way. You see, as I'm going to the step by step, it gets thinner. It opens up that area more, and then really more. It's just that the tail has disappeared from that cloud. So let's go through it step by step. 1, 2, there it is there. There it is there again. There it is there. It's now dissipated. And wow. So there it is first time. It's really covered that area. It's like a cloudy mist. Just quickly look at the size of that. And then it just, the only way to, that's it. So see how it just widens up and it seems to go to the left. I think the best way to do that is to actually use a smaller photo. So there it is there. It's nice and big and fluffy cloud cover, and there it is there when it moves over to the left. It's just opened up that whole area. That's probably a bit clearer. So that one, and then compare it to that one. Again, that one, and then that one, and that one. So there it is where it's actually gone all the way left. It's virtually opened up that whole area. There's a slight smaller area left there, and there it is at the start where it's moved up to here probably during that video. So it seems to be a larger area it's moved over. So there it is there. There's a tail and it's very fluffy. And then there it is there. That's probably the quickest way to do it. Boom, boom. There it is there. And it's just moved to the left and open that area up. Let's do it again. Boom, boom. There it is there. It's covered up that crater, and it seems to be a cloud cover that's moving to the left. So as we go in, boom, boom, it's opened up. Okay, I'll show you the other pictures now. I think it's on pause. So these are all the pictures. This is the first time I saw it, and that's a clearer picture maybe. And then all of a sudden it opens up to here. These are clearer pictures, aren't they? There it is there, first time. You see how that's a big fluffy cloud that just seemed to be covering that big hole or crater. And there's the end of the tail, and then all of a sudden, there it is there, where it's opened up and gone to the left. That's a clearer picture. Look at that. That's really opened up there as it goes to the left. And then as we go back to that picture there, it still covers that area. And I'll try to zoom in to try to show you that. I'll actually pause it as I jump. So there it is there, that area is closed, and it seems to cover that area there, and it moves to the left. So I'll just pause it and put that picture up. And there it is, it's opened up. That's the only way to do this. That's perfect. So that shows that's opened up and moved to the left. I was just thrilled seeing that, I couldn't believe it. So there it is there, and then boom, it opens up. That's quicker. There it is there. You can see that cloud cover, and there it is there, it's opened up. Do it again. That area there opens up where I'm actually putting the cursor. So I'll pause it and take to the other picture quick. And there it is. That's how it's moved across and opened that whole area up, which would have been up to there before. So this happened like in 10 seconds, that cloud cover's moved over. Let's go to the other pictures now. There's just all these weird objects that I've zoomed in on that video. There's that cloud, round one. There's a nice round one there of ridges, and then all of a sudden there's an object in it, but that's as close as I can actually zoom in on that one. There it is again. These are just all the objects I was trying to zoom in on. And that one there just looks like those twisting objects that I found in other ones as well. There it is. Actually, I should probably zoom in and take you to that segment, because there they are. They're those long tubes. Then you've got a very bright area underneath. Right there. Look at it. Look how bright that is. That's amazing. I'm not sure which video that came from. I think it came from another video. Let me just have a quick look. No, it seems to be this one. So I have to try to find that and show the area I've zoomed in on. Yeah, that's right. Look at it. They're like tubes. They go across. I actually have to go through that video and find that spot. Then all of a sudden there's a very bright area here, very luminous. It just does not make sense how that can pop up. I was trying to zoom in on those things on the ledges. It's very hard to, not that close. There's that perfect round hole. More structures, more structures. There's that object there, and I've zoomed in on those things that look more like ridges. There they are. Look like enlarged ridges, as though something's being dragged through there. It looks very bizarre. There's that cloud. Wow. So if I go from that one, see how that's covered that to that one there, you can tell that's moved over. Now let me go find where those tubular things are on the ridge, because I missed showing you all that on the that was my first time I saw that. And there they are there. That's probably the closest I can process that. I've tried. I'll try to find that now in the video and show you where it is. Okay, I'll go through it again. Once you've seen the full pictures, this is how he starts off. So I'm thinking, well, and these little bright areas here that pop up, I don't know what they are. They seem to be bright lights or reflections out of those little craters. They just happen in that corner. I'm not sure if it's just reflections of... See those bright lights there? In and out of those craters? I'm not sure what they are. I've taken a few pictures. I can't prove anything, so I'm not going to spend time on them. Now, the video is good because he's got a clear view. It's not very wobbly or heat affected, and quite a few of these images... Here we are. That's perfect there. That's so great. Quite a few seem to be heat affected. They've got that dry asphalt road on a hot, sunny day effect to it, where they seem to have mirages or wobbling effects. And I keep away from those because I can't do much with the images or pause them. They seem to wobble on the screen. These are clear images. The only question is, how close can he zoom in? Now I'll try to find those twisting tubes that I've told you about as well. So we're about a quarter way through the video now. I've focused on that area. I focused on that. I focused on the ridges. That there I couldn't get closer. And I really don't know what that is, what could have caused that, and why those marks are exactly the same width as that and seem to lead to it. It's as though it's been moved across somehow. I don't know, it seems to be too much of a coincidence. Because these are actually raised objects, raised ridges when I zoomed in. Okay, we're about 1/3 of the way through now. Just hold on. And I'm trying to show you where I saw those twisting tubes. They're two big ones. So I've zoomed in on that area there and that area and that one there. This is where I start to see what looks like cloud cover coming in. Right there. Looks like a big cloud on that. Now I'll actually keep your eye on that now. You've seen the images now so many times. Just keep your eye on that. And it looks as though it's just shifting as we watch it. It's shifting to the left. And that's that crater which he zooms in on again in his other videos. And I seem to have caught like cloudy and mist things floating above that one as well. And there it goes to the left, and it's now opening up that area, that darker area, as it moves across. Look at that. So it does look like a mist covering or a big cloud. I'll have to Google now before I finish the video Apollo 8. Now I'm trying to find the tubes that I saw. Obviously I've had to zoom in somewhere on those tubes, so it'll probably happen soon now. See how that's now moved over more to the left, that cloud cover? I don't know where I saw those tubes. Okay, let me pause this. I think I saw them here somewhere. Probably there, those ones. I can't remember the precise time I snapped it. I think he zooms in now somewhere. I think they were there, those ones. That there looks like it's actually I don't know what to say about that one. Well, obviously they were taken somewhere, those pictures. I just don't know precisely which spot I zoomed in on. There, I think there. Those twisting things on the ledge. But there they are, right there. I'll pause it. Stop. There. There's that bright, round, luminous area, and there are those twisting things right on the surface. Look at that. That one goes over that one, and they're the ones I've zoomed in on. They're bizarre. They are actually long tubes twisting over each other. And I really zoomed in well on them. I hope he zooms in right now. He seems to miss that. He doesn't notice that there, because otherwise if I was in his shoes I'll just zoom in straight away on those. I've tried to zoom in as best I could with my camera. There it is there, right there. They're fantastic. And right underneath that ledge, you've got those luminous areas. I don't know what those tubes could be. They don't look like they could be formed by any unnatural type of event. They're so bizarre. And I'll show the other picture of one of his videos. It shows a big crater and what looks like cloudy, fluffy things coming out of it as well. That's a perfect round one there. I've zoomed in on that one as well. So from just quick observation, it just seems like a normal video, and then you find those tubes and clouds and things like that are just like, wow. I'll show his other a picture of what looks like a huge area there, fluffy clouds coming off it. Okay, I'll pause it and go into those pictures now. These are his zooms of the South Pole, and this is that big hole that seems to have these clouds coming out of it right there. Here, I'll zoom in. So that's about 200 kilometers wide, and you see these things that come out, look like big clouds right there, and they seem to be coming out of that hole there. I'll try to zoom in a few other pictures. That's the best I can do. That's it there as well. That's it there. So that could explain what they could be, because they also seem to change shape as well. I haven't proven that yet, but on that there's 1 branch, 2, 3, and on that one there's 1, 2, 3, but they've spread out a bit. Let me do that again. Yeah, okay, interesting. They're closer there. 1, 2, 3. Seems to be some sort of cloud, and there they've actually, that's the first time I've actually noticed that. They spread apart. That one goes further to the left as he's filming it. So yes, there could be one more happening there. See how they're closer on that one, and on that one they've spread out. Interesting, I never noticed that before. So there they're closer. There seems to be one object. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll pause it, take the other one straight away. And then you've got 1, 2 close, and that one goes further to the left. That's about it. I'll just quickly get the article about the astronauts seeing what looks like clouds or mist. Yes, I was correct. The astronauts of Apollo 8 seem to have actually thought they saw mist clouds. So that's the article there. Apollo 8 are 3 photographs found in the presence of a dense atmosphere. He rightly interprets the picture as depicting a cloud or mist which moved out of the crater. Long cloud fingering its way through the mountains. The image from Apollo 16. So yes, there it is there. That's what I saw. It looks like a mist coming out. So it's very cold in those deep craters, and it seemed to be a mist coming out. There it is there, right over. So that's, I think, I've captured that actually moving out of it. That picture there, that's great. Look at that. That is a mist. Also notice the large oval object on the crater edge casting a shadow. Yes, that's it there. So there's a large oval object, there's a shadow, there's a crater. There's one more object that seems to be twisting. And what's that object there? That's interesting. I don't know what that is, but there it is there. It seems to go over the edge. So yes, I do confirm reading that. So we're correct.